Good morning, everybody. It's Linda from Faithful Fields Homestead. We have a very busy day today. We have to run into town for a doctor's appointment for our daughter, and we got a lot of other stuff going on today. So it is almost 8 o'clock this morning. Brian went out and did all the chores, fed all the animals. I'm here in the kitchen, and I got dinner in the crock pot. And let me show you our 100% free farm-grown dinner. So this, my friends, is our 100% free off-the-farm dinner. And in the crock pot, I have, of course, our own processed chicken. And underneath the green beans that we picked out of the garden are some radishes that I chop up and kind of roast them like potatoes. Everybody likes them. When we don't have an abundance of potatoes, I just put in radishes. And then under that is some carrots that we just picked out of the garden. So that's going to be our dinner tonight. This will be cooking while we're gone. And then...
Alright, so it's the next day. Last night, my wife made chicken dinner that was 100% off this farm. The chicken was raised, processed here, all the vegetables grown here, the whole thing, and it's kind of amazing that, you know, we sit here grow our own food like that, and certain satisfaction to having a meal that's 100% grown by us. But today I was working in the garden here. We've been having some deer problems. Deer have been getting into the garden, and they end up doing a little bit of destruction here. But what I was doing here today is putting up a barbed wire along the top of the posts, because this fence is only 3 foot high. I only meant to put it up to keep like rabbits and animals like that out. Didn't even think about deer. You know, I do know deer is around this area. So but it's not very tight, but hopefully it's enough to keep them out. They did a little bit of damage. Here, I'll show you here what damage they did. Alright, so right here it looks like they messed up all our corn pretty good. Some of them stalks are still alright, but a lot of them were knocked over, bent over, stepped on. And then over here, this was a tomato plant that they ate it down to almost nothing. Some leaves started growing back, but yeah, they ate quite a bit off that. And it looks like they also ate a bunch of lettuce. We got a bunch of lettuce missing, so they probably ate all that. But for the most part, they left a lot alone, so pretty good with that. Not a whole lot. Now behind me, see this little tree line right here? Beyond that is a field, and at the end of that field, you can see where deer pass quite often. You can see a little trail back there, and I don't mind them back there. They can stay back there. There's nothing they can bother. I've seen deer back there myself, but I just don't want them in the garden. But guess while I'm here at the garden, I'll show you some other things, how things are looking. Okay, so here we have a bunch of radish that we actually started pulling some of it. It's coming out. This is our like second round of this radish here. So this stuff grows pretty fast. You harvest it pretty quickly and just grow more. Here our cabbage is looking good. Really starting to form. You can see in some sides here, it's starting to get a little ball in there. Go ahead. That's looking good. This is looking good here. We got a bunch of flowers. You can see and then you see some fruits coming up. That's all looking good. Little flowers in here. Looking good here. Everything seems to be growing pretty good here. We're still in the 70s around here. weather's still good. Okra, we started actually harvesting this okra. These things coming out. These all look good. These here, I think these are about done. I ain't much else growing on here, they're dying off. This vine is actually dying here. Yeah, a little more over here. Our beans, we still got some coming out, but for the most part, this is starting to die off. Still getting like down in the 30s around here, so at night I think is pretty rough on these plants. Tomatoes, they're pretty much done. I'm gonna be ripping them out soon. Start cleaning the garden up more. Yeah, tomatoes are pretty done. Peppers, we still have a few peppers here and there. But I don't know how much longer the peppers are gonna last. This is alright. Got a few on there. There's a few here and there. Some of the plants I think are done. Now this tomato plant, the mysterious plant, just grew it by itself. It's actually got tomatoes on it. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to them or the weather gets too bad. I'm just letting it grow and see what we can get off of it. Cherry tomatoes are about done. There's a few still left on there, but yeah, these are about done too. Some of them still green, but they're dying off. Got a few green ones on here. Maybe we got a couple here, a couple red ones on there. I think one day we're just gonna pick what we can off there. One green one here. Pick what we can and then just rip everything out. There's a bunch of green ones on here. Should pop that up. Bunch of green ones, nice big green one here. So all in all, I think the garden's doing as expected for the time of year. You know, still got good weather, like today's in the 70s. So we're just getting what we can out of it before I have to rip everything out. So I hope you like this little video. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and see you next time.